You come here and you marry 4 or 5 women and you outbreed us. You change the laws. You make all of our country look like the places that you fled from. We don't want you here. Respectfully, get the fuck out of my country.
Yes, we love the Muslims.
None of them are voting for you, you prick.
Literally.
What are you doing?
Assalamu alaikum, baby! Allahu Akbar!
All night you waited to be in front of me. All night you waited to be in front of me.
Takbir!
Now what? Now what? All night you wanted to be in front of me. Where are you?
Where's the crowd you want to burn? Where's the crowd you want to burn? Where's the 3 crowds you want to burn?
Single file.
Where are the 3 crowds you want to burn?
And the single file.
Where are the 3 crowds?
I did have a speech prepared, but with the events that happened today, I want to make clear of some things here. I've had some Muslim people come up to me and say, if you're coming in peace, how come you're carrying your pistol with you? I got news for you, my friend. That is the peacekeeper. That's what keeps peace in this country. Everybody worried about Sharia law, which we found don't exist. I myself was brainwashed by the lamestream media. I came down here, we had the courage, and we came and talked to people. We entered mosques. We were welcomed with open arms. We didn't have any opposition. We also didn't come down here and say we're burning your Quran. We also didn't come down here and say we're throwing bacon on you. By the way, is that what Jesus would do? I don't think so. In any way, shape, or form. That's the most un-Christian Jesus thing that could ever be done. And I would suggest studying to show yourself approved. Literally. Now, on to the mayor here. We are a constitutional republic governed by the United States Constitution and the laws. When you are acting in capacity of a mayor, like these gentlemen are acting in capacity of police officers, you are not a Muslim, you are not a Christian, you are not nothing. You are the mayor. You are only to answer to the United States Constitution, and that's it. And it's fine. People make mistakes. Just apologize. Anthony apologized. That's what men do. You know what I mean? We make mistakes. He made mistakes. Hell, man, we thought we were coming down here into a freaking battle. And all we battled was food and coffee. You know what I'm saying? But, hey, man, we've been brainwashed on this stuff since a child. Literally. You know, a lot of us went and signed up to go to war and didn't realize who the true enemies were. Now we do. And I think this is their biggest fear. But at the same time, give respect, get respect. I audit police officers. I audit government officials, all these different things. If I come in there and they say, what are you doing? And I go, First Amendment protected activity. How you doing, sir? Guess what? That video don't get nothing for views. If I come in there and they say, what are you doing? And I go, I vote my fifth. Get out of my face. Guess what that does? 100,000, 20,000. See what I mean? People want the controversy. If this was all for votes and political stuff, we'd have just lied. Put a little AI thing of the prayer. You know what I mean? No, we tell the truth. This is the blue collar, we the people, ditch digging campaign. This is by the people, for the people. This is the Constitution. This is what it is. It's the only reason I'm helping him. I hate both parties. I think both parties are 2 wings on the same diseased Masonic bird, to be quite honest with you. I'm about unity and we the people. I've tried to tell Anthony to run on Don't Tread on Me. You know? Like, we're done with the corruption. And there is corruption. And we're going to find it. And that's what I do. I sift out government corruption, and then you find out. You know what I mean? FAFO's my favorite line.
I'm sorry, your time has expired.
You guys have a good one.
Hello, my name is J.D. Scott. I'm from Bay City, Michigan. Guys, I'm honored to be here today in the largest Muslim city in America, and personally let the City Council know that as of today, November 18th, Patriot Governor Greg Abbott has designated CARES and the Muslim Brotherhood a domestic terrorist organization. Expect that to follow across the country. Mayor Abu, we know your relationships with George Soros and the Muslim Brotherhood and CARES. After Anthony Hudson made his post, you had coordinated... Oh, it's my...
No outburst, sir.
Thank you. No interruption. No outburst. You led a coordinated attack through the press releases with CARES. We know it, and we are ashamed of you. You speak as a representative of the Islamic community. Today, Christians march through this city because of your comments. You are a representative. Hold yourself to a higher decorum. We're in Dearborn, Michigan. This is the home of Henry Ford. This man put America on wheels and also wrote a famous book that spoke about another takeover of our country. Muslims and Christians, take a look up here. There's Muslims and there's Christians.
Sure.
And there's Muslims and there's Christians up here. There is one man who stands out. We are all Gentile to these people. We're all Goyim. And we must stand firm. Christ is King. America first. Michigan first. Patriots first. Mayor Abu. The Muslim Brotherhood is designated a domestic terrorist, and so is the CARES organization in Texas. Expect that to follow across America. Everybody have a great day.
Only terrorist is you.
America first, baby.
Hi, campaign beat. I'm a journalist. I'm not a protester. This is my badge. Okay. Today on the streets of Dearborn, I was pepper sprayed, maced by protesters because I asked them simply why they were harassing and touching another individual who had stated repeatedly that he was only on their side of the street to talk to them and have a dialogue. My phone was smashed. You can see the broken camera right there. They stole $50 out of my pocket and they stole my microphone receiver. I went and I told one of your officers, badge number 3668, that this had happened. He told me there was nothing that could be done about it unless I went to the station. I told him, I can't go to the station. I'm working, I'm doing my job. He said, I'm working too. I said, Dad, your job is to protect me and all of the people that are out here today, okay? So he said that I could go into the station later. I told him, you're never gonna catch the guy if I go to the station later. He's gonna leave, he's dressed head to toe in black bloc. I filmed the whole thing, but he had a mask on his face. You'll never, ever get an opportunity to arrest that person ever again if you don't go and get him right now. I said, sir, I can't leave my post. 5 minutes later, I caught him in the parking lot on a personal phone call, okay? Repeatedly today, I watched people that are in this room get attacked by other people that are in this room. I watched your officers not respond to those attacks repeatedly. Then I saw somebody who was in this group, which again, I'm a journalist. I'm just documenting what's going on and I'm here to tell you what's going on. I saw somebody in this group get arrested. I asked the officers, habeas corpus, please articulate probable cause for arresting this person. They refused to. I asked name and badge number. They refused to give me their name and badge number as a member of the press with my badge clearly displayed. They would not tell me why they were arresting this person. They just did it, okay? Yesterday, I was exploring Dearborn. I came here just to document this from Seattle as a journalist, okay? I was exploring Dearborn. I walked up and down Michigan Avenue. There wasn't very many people out. Then we wanted to hear the call to prayer that we've heard so much about. So we went to a mosque. And at that mosque, I was followed by a drone. If I moved forward, the drone moved forward. If I went backwards, the drone went backwards. I went to a gas station, and that drone waited outside of the gas station, just above the door, for me to leave so it could begin following me again. I was followed by vehicles, and I was followed by individuals on foot. There was a lot of talking here today about sexism. So I'd like to quote the Prophet Muhammad. Okay? One of my favorite quotes from the Prophet Muhammad. A woman's testimony is worth half that of a man's due to the deficiency of her mind. God created two sexes, one superior and one inferior. That's why your women wear hijabs, because they're inferior to men. That's why in most Muslim countries they can't leave their homes without permission of a male guardian. Is my time up?
No, 30 seconds.
Oh, 30 seconds. Okay, great. Yeah, I think I shouldn't feel like a dhimmi in my country. That's what I feel like in Dearborn, Michigan. It doesn't feel like home. I feel like a dhimmi, a second-class citizen, which is what Christians are in the majority of Muslim countries. Dhimmis. Second-class citizens. In the policing in this city, that's exactly what happens. And I know rank-and-file officers in pretty much every city usually want to take care of these problems. You're the one giving the orders, Mr. Mayor. These guys definitely want to do something about them. Their business. Look at them. These guys are all business. Your orders. I'm done.
Go back to Seattle.
Thank you, ma'am. Just a kind reminder, your just name and address for the record, and then you have a limitation. The clerk will let you know when there's 30 seconds left, okay? Yeah.
Hello, my name is Juju Bazzi. I live in West Dearborn around Lover's Park. So today I would like to come here to talk about the recent hate that's been going on online and in real life with these protests in Dearborn, Michigan. I feel unsafe in my own city now. From the hate that's been going online, I have the FX, the things that I have been seeing. I've been seeing death threats, I've been seeing gun threats, I've been seeing a lot. So, for them to come here and call it a peaceful protest and then continue to disrespect us as people, not even only as Muslims, just as people, I don't know what, not he was doing that holding up a piece of bacon like it was gonna stand us away. It's just completely disrespectful. I think that you're not trying to be peaceful. You are trying to get us to be mad and to be angry. And I think that it's really, how do I word this? I don't think you're here to do anything but cause chaos You sit here and you try to burn a Quran, that didn't work out, and it's never going to work out. I'll let you know that from now. I, as a Muslim, would never sit here and try to burn a Bible or disrespect anyone of any kind of religion. And I feel envious. With these people behind me, I feel envious. In my own city. I'm 18. I should not be feeling scared. In our countries, the reason why most of our parents immigrated here was because they were died. And now when we come here, we can't even see cities. So that's all I have to say.
You can take your accounts.
Now, first of all, let me ask this question. What does it mean to be behind mask? Is it good for any human being to be behind mask while doing things? Each time Muslims come out for anything, for any movement, whether protest or whatever, they are always behind mask. A religion behind mask, what does that mean? When you are doing something that is justified, do you need to be behind mask? It is only when you are doing unjustified things, when you are doing ugly things, that is when you will be behind mask. Take for instance, this woman that is speaking now. All Christians are coming out with their faces open because they are fighting for a just cause. They are fighting for the freedom of all people, for the freedom of Muslims also. But when Muslims come out, they will be behind mask. Alright, for another instance, the Al-Qaeda, Boko Haram, bandits in the bush, all of them are behind mask. And Muslims in the mosque, they are also behind mask. Why? You can't be doing something clean. You can't be doing justified things. You can't be doing righteous things and you are behind mask. No. It is only an evil person. It is only a bad person. It is only a crook. It is only, name it. You can't be doing right thing behind mask except you are doing evil thing. The Bible says that until they come to Christ, then the veil on their face shall be torn away. Then shall they behold face to face, looking upon the throne of God, looking unto him face to face without any guilt. It is only those that walk in darkness whose face are veiled.
Commander Badu, you guys got to keep it down.
In 1900, the world was 30% white. Fast forward 125 years, we are down to 7%. The Islamification of Europe is particularly aimed at the destruction of white people. The Islamification of America is aiming to meet the same goal. Our people, white Christian, European, Western civilization, we built the arts. We built the Colosseum. We have ran the world into the industrial age. And now, this people here, the Muslim community is looking to drag us back. They're looking to oppress women, oppress homosexuals. They're looking to destroy everything that makes America great. President Trump, send ICE into Dearborn. These people have overstayed their visas. They're H-1B chain migration invaders, and they have come to this country to destroy our way of life. We know exactly your laws in your book about lying to our faces, pretending to be Americans, wearing your suits. But that doesn't happen anywhere else where you guys are in charge. There are 53 Muslim majority countries, and in all of them, it is tyranny, destruction, it is shithole living. We have to call it what it is. You guys don't live like we do. We don't want you in our country. We will come and eat your shawarma in Somalia, okay? We don't need it here in Michigan. We don't need it in any part of America. We have a right to self-determination. Our founding fathers fought and died for our posterity, for white Americans. Amen. And we're being driven out. You come here and you marry 4 or 5 women and you outbreed us. You change the laws. You make all of our country look like the places that you fled from. We don't want you here. Respectfully, get the fuck out of my country. I don't want you here. 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 This is our country. And the people, the veterans, the World War II veterans, that's blood has soaked for our constitutional republic, are taking a look around Europe. They're taking a look around America, and they're saying, what the hell did we fight for? We have been taken over without a single shot fired. You guys are outbreeding insidious parasites on the American way of life. You will never look like us. You will never eat like us. You won't build buildings like us. You are nothing. You can build nothing. Just like President Trump's great American friends have said. You guys are not us, and get the fuck out. America first. America only. God bless America. Jesus is king. 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 Let me grab my... Jesus is king. Jesus is king. Christ is king! Put your hands on me. There's no reason to put your hands on me. Jesus is king. Christ is king. Christ is king. America first!
I live in Detroit. I'll be here tomorrow.
We're coming to make sure you Muslims don't take over.
What are you going to do?
2 billion Muslims feel safe in America.
Go. Keep walking. Let's go. Keep walking. Let's go. You're
We
done.
will
Let's
not
go.
surrender. We will not back down. This is what Muslim America wants us to do. They want us to cower. Christians, stand up. Stand tall. America, across this country, rise up just like you did today in Dearborn. In Texas.
It's fine to
In
get
Florida.
What will our founding fathers do?
I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit what you're here to do.
Let me use this opportunity to enlighten us, because most of us may be thinking that this young man took a wrong step by protesting against Islam in America. He did not. And you may also ask, if Jesus were to be on earth today, would he do the same thing? Let's start with Apostle Paul. Apostle Paul burned books. During his days, Apostle Paul burned religious books. Apostle Paul burned the books that belong to idol worshippers, the books that belong to magicians. The scripture said that they willingly brought it before Apostle Paul when they heard the gospel of Christ. They said that these things are not to be followed. They have found the right way. They all brought it before Apostle Paul, and it was burned. But those among them that disagreed with Apostle Paul went and reported him to the magistrate. Then Apostle Paul was arrested. But when the people that presented the books for them to be burned came and gave witness, Apostle Paul was released. Are you trying to tell us that those people that disagree with Apostle Paul, those religions, if they were Muslims, do you think Apostle Paul would have come out there alive? He wouldn't have. This is to show you how violent Islam is. Other religions of the world, they are not as violent as Islam. Now, I have this one advice for Christians, more especially those in America, that may think that this man took a wrong step by protesting against Islam. In the first place, let me tell you, America as a country has given all religions home. America welcomed all religions. America gave them freedom of expression. America gave them freedom of worship. You are free to practice whatever you believe in. Belief is personal. So you are entitled to your opinion. But Islam says no. Islam says no to freedom of expression. Islam says no to freedom of religion. Sharia says no to all of this. Think about it. The same reason why you are in America, Islam comes into a nation when they are minority, they will live at peace with you. But when they grow, they will tell you Sharia for UK, Sharia for America. And Sharia says no to freedom of expression, to freedom of religion. Now, for those of you that we ask, if Jesus were to be on earth today, would he do what this man is doing? Would he protest against Islam? This is a question, right? If Jesus were to be on earth, he will still speak against Islam. Because in the first place, why the Pharisees were against him is because Jesus called them hypocrites. Jesus exposed their hypocrisy. Jesus preached against their wrong. He told the people, respect them, honor them, but don't do what they do. They are hypocrites. Don't follow their errors. This is what Christians ought to be doing, to warn people against Islam. Because Islam is not peace. It is violence. It is bloodshed. We love Muslims as people, but we don't love Islam. It is not peace. It is bringing chaos and unrest in the world. The scripture said that Jesus knew what was in men's heart, and he did not give himself to them. After he has preached finished, he will go into hiding. Why? Do you think that Jesus Christ said, you should go and throw away your life? No. But there will come a point of time when you have no option. Then you let them take it. You commit your life into the hand of your Creator. But at the moment, you have to be hiding yourself. You have to save yourself. Be wise as serpent, as he said. Be wise as serpent and gentle as dove. Jesus said to Christians, be gentle as dove. Be harmless. But that doesn't mean that you should throw away your life. He also tells you, be wise as serpents. So while being gentle, also apply caution, apply carefulness. And how can you be wise as serpent? How can you apply that caution? The Bible says that a wise man foresees trouble from afar and hide himself. Americans have seen and known the nature of Islam. There is nothing peaceful about it. There is nothing peaceful about Islam. It permits them to hate those who disagree with them, non-Muslims. It permits them to fight. It permits them violence. It permits them to unalive people. It creates chaos and unrest. It is against freedom of expression. It is against freedom of religion. It is against everything that makes America, America. So if you decide to keep what will destroy you, that is your own cup of tea. That is it. You better make the wise decision. You have first of all given them place, but they refuse to adapt, then kick them out. It is a righteous cause.